So how much do you have to exactly spend for it to be hi-fi? Well, good question. Here's the thing. I'm gonna share you a story. When I was back in university, I didn't have speakers. I didn't have headphones. And the funny thing is that most people that know me in this industry, or most of you guys know that I started off with Sennheiser HD598, which is a headphone. So what do I mean by, I didn't have headphones? Well, in the first few years of university, I didn't have headphones, and the Sennheiser HD598 was really the breaking point where I said, okay, I'm gonna go crazy because I really love audio, and I'm gonna buy all this gear and not buy a house, which is a questionable way of living, and I don't recommend it. But before I had headphones and speakers, I had earphones. And why did I have earphones? Well, because for one thing, they were cheap. They were easy to drive, so I didn't need to invest in a headphone amplifier right away, at the very least. So it was a good option for me as a budget conscious university audiophile. And so time went by, and I got into speakers, I got into headphones, and I have multiple speakers and headphones now, running this review channel. And the funny thing is, this review channel actually started with earphones. So if some of you guys may know me from way back where I made earphone videos, LZA4s, Sennheiser IE80s, Shure IEMs, you name it. I had them all. And the beauty of in-ear monitor is that once you get into it, even at the same price point, because it's such an intimate experience, you can dissect everything that is different very easily compared to a speaker or headphone. And so here came all these speakers and headphones. I kind of forgot about the in-ear monitor part of my journey, partially because I didn't really have a need for them anymore. I wasn't traveling. I wasn't using transportation. I had to talk to people during my work, and so I didn't really need in-ear monitors per se. And then Fiio FA7s came. This is their new in-ear monitors. They're about $200 something, $300 something USD. They're $400 in Canadian, so they're a little bit pricey, but it's nothing extraordinary. I mean, in the headphone world, if you were to get something of this quality, you would at least need to spend over $1,000. Go with Odyssey LCD2s or something like that. So what is this? So this is a 4 armature drivers in here, balanced armature drivers in here per ear, and it sounds wonderful. And so how much do you have to exactly use on hi-fi to get a sound like a great sound? I really had to think about that for myself. And making this video was really a journey for me, because how do I explain this in a way that is, not too controversial, really? Because the fact is, I have a high-end system. At one point, I had, $40,000 invested in my system, costing me a lot of money. And I have multiple speakers, I have multiple headphones, and as a reviewer, I'm recommending you these products. And at one point, I have to look back and say, how much do people actually have to spend to get good sound? A sound that you can just live with without thinking about too much of the money portion. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's great to have all these speakers and headphones and get great sound out of them. It's a different experience. But what if you just wanted a good sound? Let's say you're in university like me and you're watching this video. What do I need to get good sound for a fraction of the price? Well, here you go. The Fiio FA7. This sounds great. I mean, the bass impact on these are phenomenal. You're not gonna get that chest feeling with great speakers, costing thousands of dollars. But the reality is you can't, and hence you're looking at in-ear monitors. And so there you go. This is perfectly fine. It has controlled bass. It extends down. You can actually hear sub bass. You're not gonna feel it, but you're gonna hear it. So there you go. And the mid range is, perfect. It is linear. It sounds great. The vocals come out clearly. There's no distortion or anything. And, it's not like Beats or, other headphones that I've tried in the past that, just failed miserably. It's not like that. I would define this as a hi-fi sound. And then you go into the high frequencies and hell, it's even better than most speakers. I mean, even the mid-range. It's so intimate that you're not missing anything. So in a way, sometimes in-ear monitors can be better than headphones or speakers because they're so intimate, you hear everything. And even better, you want to block out from the rest of the world, you can, because these are super isolating. So I don't know what to say. I mean, you could spend thousands of dollars, or if you don't have the money, you can live with this. I mean, I lived with in-ear monitors for the longest time, and I was pretty happy with them. And going back to the FA7, it made me realize how sometimes it's almost pointless to spend so much money on a system. I could live with this. So yes, it's great to have all these speakers, headphones, but if you don't have the budget, don't be miserable. That's all I'm saying. If you have the money, sure, go for it. Go crazy with the speakers, headphones, in-ear monitors, whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes your journey happy and fun. But if you don't have the budget, don't be miserable. I wasn't miserable. Get what you can. And if you want great sound, this is what I'm recommending you, the Fiio FA7. It's great. And if a comfort is a concern, if you're like, hey Jay, listen, I can't have in-ear monitors because before they will fall out. They're so uncomfortable. Well, Fiio has designed this so that it seems almost like a custom in-ear monitor. So the shape of this is actually almost perfect to most people's ears. So it's not gonna fall out. It even has an ear hook where it's gonna keep everything in place. It comes with multiple foams, and it has multiple foams with different sound capabilities. And I did try them, and it does change a little bit. So depending on what you like, if you listen to a lot of vocals, they have tips for vocals, so more mid-range. And if you like bass, they have bass tips. If you like foam, they have foam tips. So there you go. I mean, for the money, you're getting all the tips. You're getting a very intimate experience. Plus, you're getting about 60 to 70% of a hi-fi, high-end system that people talk about. The only thing you don't get out of it in your monitor is really the large soundstage of speakers and the impact of the bass in your chest. With that being said, the soundstage on this is not that bad either. It's not. You're missing maybe 20-30% compared to a headphone, and about 50%, 50 to 60% compared to everyday speakers. So you're not missing that much considering how much you're spending. It's perfectly fine for you to have something like this. I mean, this is crazy good. So this product really made me look back, and really it is a beautiful in-ear monitor. And aside from that, it made me look back at the in-ear monitor technology way back, and it has become more affordable than when it was in the day, and it has become more comfortable. A lot of the little stuff that I had problems with are now fixed, such as comfort, the cable, everything is. I have nothing to complain about this. I mean, if I reviewed this way back, I would have given this like the biggest rave review, because it's comfortable, it sounds great. I mean, it comes with multiple tips. They did everything right in this product. So there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.